Welcome to a scorching hot Madrid where the tension is as high as the heat. The air crackles with anticipation as we shift our focus to the ultimate individual showdown at this final stage of the Hyundai Archery World Cup. Without further ado, it's time to meet the final four in the compound women's competition. Out first, she'll be in the second semi-final. It's the world number 22 at 20 years old. It's Pani Kaur of India, making her debut in the final four. She'll face Great Britain's world number 2, Ella Gibson.
Final of this afternoon from Korea, three-time World Cup stage medalist and winner of the World University Games in 2023, Han Sung-yeon.
Han Sung-yeon of Korea is out next, world number 12.
2023 and 21 times World Cup stage medalist, Jyoti Sureka Vena.
Han will face India's most decorated archer, Jyoti Sureka Vena, the world number 3.
And the first semi-final between Ella Gibson and Pani Kaur.
So here they are. This is your compound women's final four. The routes through to the semi-finals coming through the top. Venom took out Burun from Turkey. Han took out Huang from Chinese Taipei. Down at the bottom, Gibson took out the USA's Dean. Kaur took out Gerdi from Turkey. The compound women's tournament comes to a close here with the two semi-finals, bronze medal and gold medal matches to come.
Nine.
A 10 here from Han, though. That's what's required, and she gets it. Now we have some pressure on Venom. She needs a 9 to level the scores. A 10 will take this semi-final. Right in the middle of the target. When it mattered most, Venom was up to the task, and she takes the first intriguing compound women's semi-final, 144 to 143. Out they come for the second women's semi-final here on Compound Saturday.
Still getting a 10.
The match is likely to have gone, so the pressure is off here.
10, 10, 10. Perfect.
Finishes strongly with another perfect. But Gibson is in a commanding position, and 8 is all that's required for a place in the final. Of course, she puts it into the 10, and Ella Gibson of Great Britain beats Pani Kaur of India to make it through to the gold medal match at the fourth stage of the Hyundai Archery World Cup.
Nine makes it nearly impossible to get back into this match, especially considering Han's shooting at the moment.
That is not what we expected. Could be on the line for an 8, for a 9, not provisionally as an 8.
10, 29.
Let go! Oh, she does eventually, but crikey, that was close to the buzzer, and a 9 is enough to make it through to the podium. 145-143 victory for Han Sung-yeon of Korea, and she takes bronze here in Madrid. The gold medal contest here at the fourth stage of the Hyundai Archery World Cup in the compound women's individual competition is upon us, and it is a big one.
It's not necessarily shooting the tens, but you cannot really expect your opponent to miss. Especially if she shoots something like that.
9.
I didn't order it. I said if there was to be any hope, does that give Venom an opportunity? She still needs a 10 here.
10, perfect.
So finishes with a perfect. Now the pressure switches to Gibson. Pressure on. Oh, no pressure at all. Ella Gibson needed that 10 and she got it, and a celebration with her coach there, because Gibson, well, she was almost certainly going to go to the World Cup final on ranking. Now she goes as a stage winner. She's taken gold here in Madrid. She's probably got enough ranking points to make it through to the World Cup final. Here is confirmation of that final score. 148 for Ella Gibson, just dropping.
So incredible. I feel like it's been such a hard year, and I remember just saying to my coaches on match day, I really don't want to walk away with the season with nothing, and they just told me you won't. Like, if you just stop worrying about it and shoot your arrows, you'll be there. And I try to just take 1 hour at a time today and focus on my shot timing and trying to not control the match and not control win or lose, and just control my shots, and it paid off today.
Gold medal, representing Great Britain, Ella Gibson.
Another season's best and the biggest smile of the lot. Great Britain's Ella Gibson takes the compound women's gold medal here in Madrid. Time now to see who has qualified for the World Cup final. Ella Gibson joins two-time stage winner Andrea Becerra and Damangonkar of India. Time for the compound men's final four. Nicolas Girard of France, world number 5, out first. 4-time World Cup final champion, Mr. Perfect, Mike Schlosser from the Netherlands, is Girard's opponent. That's the second semi-final. A Final Four debut for AJ Scott of Great Britain. Emircan Hane of Turkey got a bronze in Antalya, and he's been shooting well here in Madrid. He'll face Scott in the first semi-final. The athletes battling through the competition. Emircan Hane having to beat Matthias Fullerton in a shoot-off after both shot 149s. Scott beat Przybylski of Poland by a single point. Down at the bottom, Girard had to beat teammate Bulch, and Schlosser took out the other French athlete in the quarterfinals. Nod of the head told us where that was going, and now Scott with a chance, needs a 10 for a win and a place in the final here in Madrid.
Ooh, a lot of movement there compared to the other shots.
Oh, that's gone into the 8. That has gone into the 8, and from a winning position, Scott has handed the victory to Emircan Hane from Turkey. I don't think he thought that was ever going to happen, and the pressure on AJ Scott to make it through seriously played its part there.
9.
Third 9 for Girard for a 147. It really isn't bad shooting at all. But on for a perfect 150. That's the way to shoot arrows. 150 out of 150 for Mike Schlosser, and he wins this semi-final, making it into the final at the Madrid fourth stage of the Hyundai Archery World Cup. He is
Look at that win.
9.
ouch. It really has picked up here. Girard 10 to put some serious pressure on now. Scott needs a 10 to force a tiebreak. He gets it! He gets it!
9.
Space for Girard here. We fancy the Frenchman. And that is why. A shoot-off arrow close to perfection for Nicolas Girard of France. He takes the bronze here in Madrid, having taken gold in Antalya. And we will be seeing him at the Hyundai Archery World Cup final. That is for sure. Schlosser going first has this opportunity to put the pressure on.
9.
That is the result. Look how far out that's gone.
10.
Good recovery. This for the win though. A 10. It's in the 10, and it doesn't matter what Hani does. Schlosser has recovered from a shaky fourth end to set a target that cannot be reached by Hani, who pops it into the 9 for a 144, and for a relatively low scoring win. A 146 from Schlosser is enough to take his second title of the season. Confirmation, Schlosser taking the win over Emma Chan Hani. Nicolas Girard taking the bronze medal.
Yeah, of course, I'm super livid. Winning a World Cup is always very prestigious and very special to me as well. And walking off with a win, it's amazing. I didn't have the best preparation, but at the end, it didn't matter. I was still shooting really well, and I'm really proud of myself.
And here are the World Cup rankings after the fourth and final stage in Madrid. Stage winners Schlosser, Fullerton and Girard qualified for the final, along with the ranking qualifiers Hani, Yadav, Chen and Kim. The second stage win of the season, sandwiching the birth of his first daughter. The whole Dutch team celebrating